So you're still planning to leave us?
Are we still going back on this? I thought we have resolved this matter.
No! We have not resolved anything. Listen, I smell danger. I don't want you to go anywhere.
Do you realize that I am a hunter? Have you? Listen, why would you want to dissuade me from doing something? Something that will bring changes to this land?
When people look into the mirror, they see themselves. A time is coming in Nnankwo when men will look into the mirror and they'll be seeing strange things. You are a woman that sits in the position of authority. Do something about this fast. Your husband may be consumed, and once that man is consumed, you are finished.
I know what the goddess told me. The king wants to destroy you.
What we are doing has nothing to do with the king. Nothing. The elders in council have sent us in a search for our brothers that left in the rainmaking stone of Nnankwo. It has nothing to do with the king.
I know what my mother told me about the maidens of Abunde. She told me horrible things. Those maidens are a definition of horror.
Did anyone tell you we are traveling in search of the maidens of Abunde? Whoever told you that? No, we are traveling to Omasenu.
Yes, but you will definitely go through the forest of Abunde before you get to Omasenu. Hey, how will you now survive all those maidens of Abunde littered along that forest? How will you survive them?
Okay, countless numbers of times I have encountered deadly animals in the thick forest. And I survived them. I survived them all. So what makes you think I can't survive the ordinary maidens?
Ordinary? The maidens of Abunde are not ordinary. Those maidens have mystic powers. They can even make your manhood disappear. Listen, my husband, please, just go back to the elders in council. Tell them you're not interested in this journey. Please, do this for me. Do this for our daughter, please, my lord. Please.
Well, I'm sorry I have to disappoint you. I remain a hunter, and the interest of this kingdom comes first. We are 4 men that are embarking on this journey to save our land. And I must go.
We have brought you here to this boundary of Nnankwo. And the reason is simple. To show you that we appreciate the fact that you are doing this for the good of the people of Nnankwo. And also to assure you that we support you. And as we have supported you, our ancestors will support you.
Sir.
The Lord of the hills will support you.
Yes, sir.
The Lord of the mountains will support you.
Yes, sir.
Our ancestors will lead you peacefully, and you shall return peacefully.
Yes, sir.
Nnankwo will know peace again.
Yes, sir.
So shall it be.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I am happy that the elders of Nnamkwo are here to see us off. I believe that our journey will be a smooth one. We shall go and we shall return with results. I am also aware that Ichiogodo was meant to be here, but he is not here. And he explained his reasons to Obeche. Please, tell him that we understand, and we still hold him in high regards. Thank you, my elders. Men of Nnankwo. Elders of Nnankwo, I want you to do us a favor. If we do not return after 8 market days, I want you to sacrifice an eagle for us at the shrine of Nnankwo.
Amadi, where do you expect us to get an eagle from in Nnankwo?
There is surely an eagle in Nnankwo. I want the elders to find one and sacrifice it for us at the shrine of Nnankwo. This is important, and the elders must do it for us.
What do we do? We go and inform Igwe.
Yes, it's
an important. Let us.
Where's our ref number?
Chinwendu, I will be very disappointed if you tell me that you don't want your husband to be part of those men that will save the kingdom.
No, it's not that I'm against the trip. I'm not. I'm just scared that my husband might not return alive. Eh? I'm scared.
Last night I listened to the tank cry as he went round, and I felt so disappointed that my husband was not selected. Yes! Those men are going to be permanent heroes in Nnankwo. Don't you get it?
Manari, there's something you're not thinking about though. What if they perish along that forest that leads to Omasielu? Eh?
Chinwendu, why are you reading negative meaning into this? Nothing will happen to them. What is it?
I came here today to warn you. I gave you an assignment and you have not done anything about it.
What are you looking at? I mean, what is the matter with you?
Are you not seeing her?
See who? I'm not seeing anybody. What is wrong with you?
Men of this kingdom are embarking on a mission to save the land from the hand of the wicked. Start in time to do what you have to do. Your husband is already doing his. Don't allow me to get you talking negative again.
What's wrong with you, Chinwendu? What?
What have I done? Eh? What does she want from me? What does she want from me? Hey,
Is it the goddess?
did you not see her? She was standing here. Eh, you were even interfering in her speech. Hey! I don't know. Hey!
This is serious. What did she say to you?
I don't know what she wants. Hey!
Ogbefi Runza.
Igwe.
Ogbefi Nebolisa.
Igwe.
Ishi Ogudo.
Igwe.
Ogba Zedibia.
Igwe Omeko Okulu.
I greet you.
Igwe.
I am so happy that you came back this night to give me feedback after seeing off our men that are traveling to Maseno in search of the sons of Ugezu, the rainmakers. May I know what happened?
Igwe, we have escorted them, and as we speak, they have embarked on the journey.
That's true.
So, did Amadi tell you when they are going to come back?
Amadi didn't tell us exactly when they are going to come back, Igwe. But Igwe, something happened. Something happened that I don't know how to handle it.
Wait for your Igwe. Some men will say this kind of thing to me and I will begin to give it a second thought. That something came up and they are not able to handle it. I know you to be a different man entirely. In this kingdom, you are a mighty man of valor. And there is surely nothing that will happen that you cannot handle. So may I know this thing that came up that you are not able to handle?
Okay, Igwe. At the point of wishing them safe journey, Amadi turned back and looked at us and said that if they do not come back after 8 market days, we should sacrifice an eagle to an Nnankwo.
Have you seen the reason why I told us that I don't trust Amadi? I don't trust him. Why would he make a strange request from the king and elders and council? Why?
Igwe, I would advise that we tread with caution. Amadi has become more than a seer now. He is now a mighty man of valor. And whatever he says must be taken seriously so that we can heal this land.
Oba, I am not surprised that you are defending him. I'm not surprised at all. But I want to ask you an important question. If it so happened that after 8 days they are not back, where are we going to get this ego that we are going to sacrifice? Do you have an ego?
Your Majesty, the important thing is for us to agree that an ego will be sacrificed. Once we agree on this, an ego for sure must be found in Nnankwo.
Oh, but understand one thing. I was born in this kingdom and I was raised by my father. He too taught me on the customs, the traditions of this land. And I am aware that we do not sacrifice eagles to deities in Nnamkwo. Why would it start now?
Igwe, from the history of Nnankwo, we have never experienced such backwardness and poverty like we have done. That is the problem. It's worrisome. We have never sent our people in search of our own people in a strange land. And this is the first time it is happening. Our people say that strange development requires strange sacrifices. Exactly.
We are all trying to offer different explanations, but nobody seems to be answering the question. I ask this question again. If it so happened that after 8 days, Amadi and his colleagues are not back in this kingdom, where do we get this ego that we are going to sacrifice? Somebody should be able to answer that question.
Igwe, the most important thing is for us to accept that we will sacrifice that ego. Then, in an Nnankwo, ego must be found. Our gods.
Our gods can provide because of this land.
I apologize if I should know you. The truth remains that I don't know you. And I am now asking you to introduce yourself to the king and tell me what you are doing before the throne this night.
My name is Chinwendu, Your Majesty. I am Ibenebu's wife.
Is it the same Ibenebu that we sent with other men of this kingdom in search of the sons of Ugezu?
Yes, Your Majesty. I am his wife.
Are your parents from this kingdom?
They are from this kingdom, Your Majesty.
You are a beautiful woman of this kingdom. Why is it that you have not been coming to the king? Why? Please make yourself comfortable as you sit. I'm happy having you around.
Thank you, Your Majesty. But I do not wish to be comfortable. Because our kingdom is going through a very terrible time.
And that is the reason why we sent men of this kingdom, your husband inclusive, in search of the sons of Ugezu that left the kingdom with the rainmaking stone of this kingdom. We are very sure that they are going to find the sons of Ugezu, and they will come back to this kingdom with the rainmaking stone, and the kingdom will be good again.
Ugezu.J.Ugezu, the goddess of the stream of Nnankwo, has appeared to me twice, Your Majesty.
I can't believe this. Ugezu.J.Ugezu, Omuma Uwaru, Ifeanyi Nnnankwo, has appeared to you twice. Why would she appear to you?
Your Majesty, that is why I am here. I do not know why the goddess of Nnankwo should appear to me. I am not part of the politics of this kingdom. I am only a house.
I wouldn't want us to go into all that. Can you tell me exactly what she told you when she appeared to you?
She said that those who sit in position of authority should take a decision on how to solve the problems, or else...
Or else what? Or else what?
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I'll have to take my leave.
No, Chinwendu, you don't have to live like that. This is the very first time you are coming before the king, and why are you in a hurry to leave? Your husband is not in this kingdom as we speak. You can take advantage of that leave and stay with the king.
Stay with the king.
Stay with the king.
Your Majesty, please, I do not understand. You have to explain what you mean, Your Majesty.
The mere fact that Ugezu.J.Ugezu, Omuma Uwaru, Ifeanyi Nnnankwo, the mere fact that she appeared to you simply means you are a great woman. You are a woman with royal quality. And that is the reason why I want you to stay with the king. Don't ask me to explain what I mean by stay with the king, because I know you know what it means to stay with the king. Decide here and now that you are going to stay with the king this night, and you can be sure of one thing: the poverty that is now ravaging this kingdom will not touch you. And I want you to understand something, that this is the king, and you should trust the king to keep secrets. Whatever thing that we are going to start this night will be a secret between us until we die. Do not actually try to do anything, because even as we are speaking now, can you say you know what your husband is doing with all the women of easy virtue that are littered along the road to Masienu? It is possible that your husband is actually doing something with one of these women, and you cannot be left out. I want you to sit down so that we can start something tonight. You don't need to leave. Sit down. Why would she leave? She is a beautiful woman of my kingdom. Why have I not been seeing her all this while? And why is she not coming to the king? That kind of woman, it is only the kings that should stay with that kind of woman? Only the kings. Amadi, wait. Sorry for asking you this question. My sister, do you know the exact mountain where they live?
It is not good for us to talk while we walk. We will soon settle down to sleep. Then we can do all the talking we want. But to answer your question, the sons of Nwosu live beyond the mountains of the west. But don't panic. Lords of the hills and the mountains will surely lead us to where they live.
Ugezu, your status will increase right after this joining. And then you will no more desire the women of Akama.
That woman that I found in Akama is better than all the women that I found before her. I can't continue searching. I already found the best.
Please. Let us concentrate on this journey and stop thinking and talking about women. Nnamkwo is boiling as the immorality is gradually commencing in high places. Let us concentrate on healing our land. Forward.
Igwe, I am the chief guard to the king. Why is the king not sleeping? Is it anything I can handle for the king? I'm at your service, Onyeze.
I have not managed to sleep. Sleep has vanished from my eyes. I am deeply troubled. Because I cannot understand this request by Amadi that we should make a sacrifice of an eagle to a deity as elevated as an Nnankwo. I don't understand what that means.
I am sorry, Onyeze. A mere guard like me is not in a position to discuss that subject.
No, Madoka, you are wrong. The kingdom is up in flames and every single individual must be involved. I know your father before he died. He was a great man of this kingdom. Now tell me, Madoka, in all the times you had private discussions with your father, did he ever tell you that we do sacrifice eagles to deities in Nnankwo? Not to talk of a deity as exalted as an Nnankwo. Did your father ever mention anything like that? Why would Amadi appear from nowhere and is demanding that we sacrifice an eagle to an Nnankwo?
Onyeze, if you permit me, tomorrow I will go and fetch Okekaku. He is the son of Okekaku, the last priest of Nnankwo. I think he should know the reason for that request.
Why is it happening now? Why? Why would anybody ask me to sacrifice an eagle?
What is the difference between yesterday and tomorrow?
It is obvious you're not a friendly spirit. Identify yourself.
I ask you a question which you have not answered. What is the difference between yesterday and tomorrow?
I am a man of Nnankwo. I am equal to anything. I fear nothing. I tell you again, identify yourself or I will declare war against you.
Let's go. We don't want any trouble, okay?
You don't want trouble while you're already in trouble. Who gave you the right to enter into my territory?
This is Ubulu Kingdom. You cannot say it is your territory.
I am Ubulu, the foundation ancestor of Ubulu land. You must not practice sorcery in my land. I have seers in Ubulu. If you need a seer to tell you what happened tomorrow, go to my seers in Ubulu. You shall see war if you attempt to inquire of the unknown in my land again.
This is the first time I'm seeing a monster in my life face to face.
It's alright. It's okay.
Listen, I want you to know that distractions will come our way. But we will confront anything we see. The lords of the mountains will definitely see us through.
So what are you suggesting? That we stay here?
We move.
Are the ladies of Abule. Who are you? What are you doing with us?
It is known to all that the maidens of Abule are beautiful. And it has been established that all of you are wonderful singers. And I am aware that your songs will always attract spirits. I came here this night to open your eyes.
She came to open our eyes. What does that mean? Please explain your mission to us. Because we can see royalty running all over you. And we know you represent something mightier than the ladies of Abule. Please let me know why you are here.
When you say them, do realize that they are traveling with my blessing. Do not unleash your hostility on them. let it be a mating of sons.
You want us to sing for someone? Who are these melodies?
When you see them, you will know them. They are experts in all charms and sorcery. And I can tell you, they are equal to a lot of things. Do not be hostile to them, for they know what you know. They are my men. And I plead with you, let it be a meeting of sons.
Please, could you tell us your name?
I am Ugezu. Ugezu, the Omowawaru of Nnankwo, the goddess of the stream of Nnam. And I plead with you, let it be a meeting for sons.
Ugezu, please don't go. We, the maidens of Abunde, want to sing you a song.
Ukeboyi bobo nwanyi maloma kiketula moma awaru ese nwanyi welo mmili kibide jobodo ndi Nnankwo kibide jobodo ndi Nnankwo anyi na yogi zobani omuma awaru zobani ese nwanyi na Nnankwo zobani ese nwanyi ni jealousy zobani Ugeboyibo zobani omuma awaru zobani ese nwanyi welo mmiri zobani idejobodo ndi Nnankwo zobani ese nwanyi ni jealousy zobani onyudo na Nnankwo zobani atalugo nwanyi zobani anyi na yogi zobani omuma awaru zobani ese nwanyi na Nnankwo zobani ese nwanyi ni jealousy zobani Ugeboyibo zobani omuma awaru zobani ese nwanyi welo mmiri zobani idejobodo ndi Nnankwo zobani ese nwanyi ni jealousy zobani
My brother, if you see a poor man 10 times in 10 minutes, tell him sorry in each of the occasions. Ask me why.
Why?
Because there is always a corpse for the poor. Even when there is no physical corpse, his stomach is enough corpse for him. It has always been a problem for the poor man to bury the corpse of his stomach. My brother, the youths of this kingdom that are involved in businesses are complaining of hard time. The authentic rain that brings prosperity, progress, and abundant harvest in this kingdom has ceased in the sky of Nnankwo. And I'm the one responsible.
What? What did you just say?
Yes, I'm the one responsible. The elders looked down on me. They refused to come to me. And I'm just watching them. I am the one holding the authentic rain. What you see is just a nonsensical rain that can only wash away good luck.
I don't believe you. Okay, Kako, you are not a rainmaker and your family is not known for rainmaking.
Is that what you think? Is that? Okay, now let me clear you. Everything you can
ever seek for in this life is inside the ancient staff of an Nnankwo. Or have you forgotten that my father was the last chief priest of this kingdom? Have you? I am the only person in this kingdom that knows where the ancient staff is. Anyway, the staff is hanging in the air because the land has been desecrated. And as long as it remains in the air, poverty will continue to be the order of the day. No youth will progress. Even the fathers will not progress.
If you are so sure you know what we can do to help, why not do it? The whole kingdom is suffering and all men that can help are enjoined to do just that.
I have decided to remain silent as long as Odera is still sitting on that throne. Odera is not my king. I don't know about you. He's not.
Okay, Kaku. The throne is waiting for you.
What did you just say?
Are you not okay, Kaku?
Yes, I am. And I will advise you to accord me some respect.
The Igwe is waiting for you.
Who is the Igwe?
How many Igwes do you know?
Koberonya. So, you've not been told, eh? Anyway, in case you don't know, I, Okekaku, I am also an Igwe. So, push of the Igwes wants to see me.
You can bear me witness that I've delivered the message to him.
Yeah. Olaga, just look at him.
Okay, Cap. How could you be that hostile to the palace guard? The Igwe may kill you if you fail to answer him.
My friend, I did not say I will not answer the Igwe. I only wanted to prove my point. Yeah? Let's go.
Where are you going?
Let's go.
Huh?
Just let's go.
Yeah? But I've not finished my drink.
Just let's go. Yeah? If you waste time. Hurry, hurry. Wait for me now.
Why are they running like that? Are we sure we are not under attack?
Don't you know Okekaku? He's running so that the alcohol that he drank will ease up, so he could go take another one.
Why are you trying to link him up with drunkenness? Let me tell you, among all the men in this Nnankwo, Okekaku is the one I admire most. Let's go.
You admire a drunk? Ego, you must be sick.
I am not sick. There is something about him that I've not seen in others.
Something like what?
See, I've interacted with him a couple of times now, and I've noticed that he's not an ordinary man. He has some mystical powers. When I see men like that, I accord them with so much respect. Come now.
Do you know that he has nothing and has no issue? Do you know?
Now I have the feelings that you've joined people of Nnankwo to castigate him. Listen to me and read my lips. Okekaku is a seer, and seers are the future of this land. Bet me.
Igwe. I sent a palace guard to go and fetch you. And to the best of my knowledge, that guard I sent to go and fetch you is not back in this palace. How were you able to arrive before him?
It simply means that guard is a moron. For him to still be on the way and we arrive here before him. I'm Ukekaku, the owner of an Nnankwo kingdom. The one that is holding the most important asset of this kingdom. I know the kingdom inside out.
How dare you? How dare you stand before me to say that you are the owner of Nnankwo? How dare you, Ukekaku?
You are a king. Yes, you are ruling because your father was the king before he died. And the corrupt elders of that time crowned you king the night your father died. What's your problem? What is your problem? If you can allow me. Yes! Igwe Obudoye Edelo. Very soon, Obudoye Edelo, and you will understand that you don't have the blessings of the gods.
Arrest this man.
Ah! How dare you? You are meant to obey orders, no doubt. But you should learn how to obey reasonable orders. I'm the one holding the staff of an Nnankwo. How can you raise your dirty hands up against me?
Whose hands are you calling dirty? My hands or what?
So you don't know? You don't know that you have dirtier hands than you can ever think of. Anyway, you have not said the reason you called me.
Get out. Leave this palace immediately, and in your life, do not ever think of coming back to this palace. Now leave.
I am not going to forget that, you know. But I still tell you, Obudoye Edelo, one day you shall need me, you shall need my assistance, and I will decide not to be available. I may be small in this kingdom from the look of the people, but I tell you, I am mightier than you think. Obudoye Edelo.
Get out!
Obudoye Edelo.
You leave. Get out! Both of you. Why is he daring me? Ukekaku, the son of Ukekaku.
What do you have to say?
Sorry, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to her. I don't mind if you can give us some privacy.
I'm sorry, my dear palace guard. You can't separate my friend and I. Say whatever you want to say.
Don't worry. Listen to what he has to say. Meet me up.
You've succeeded in separating my friend and I. May I know what you have to say?
I'm not just a palace guard. I'm a trusted guard that the king sends on important errands. So show me some loyalty and do what I ask you to do.
Now I know that you don't have anything to say.
Hey, go wait.
You know my name? How did you get to know my name?
Hey, why will you be asking such a question now? Ego, do you know how many men that are dying to have you as theirs? See, Ego, you are beautiful. Ego, you see, you have all the qualities that no other girl in this kingdom has.
Do you in any way know who my father is?
Ego, I know your father now. Ibenebu the hunter. He's one of the strongest men you have in this kingdom.
Good. I will pretend I didn't hear this and let it not happen again. The next time you stop me to say this kind of thing again, I bet you my father will hear it and you know the implications. Rubbish.
Ego, you're beautiful. Ego, you're malamone soku.
Look at you. Just take a look at yourself. Fooling around the kingdom. You don't know that you're just an ordinary servant to the king. Just pray that you don't fall into trouble.
Ego, malamone.
Oh, shut up.
I am doing everything possible to understand you. Why are you so angry with me? Why?
Do you want the king to kill me? Okay, Kako. Why would you insult the king of the land?
Is that your problem?
You are asking me, is that my problem?
Is that? Anyway, I've told you before and I'm still repeating it again. Odera is not our king. Odera is just Odera Nede in a village. Nede nothing. He's not our king.
Are you mad? Okay, Kako. How could you say such nonsense? If you are not mad?
Okay. Let me ask you. For how long do you think you can deny a child his right? For how long? Odera is not the rightful owner of the title he's holding. Very soon, the rightful owners will emerge and take that title. There and then, you will understand the reason I said Odera is not a king. You understand that I am not mad. I'm making sense. He's not a king.
Okay. Now tell me, may I know the reason you say that Odera is not our king?
Thank you. Now you're talking. Have you forgotten that there are noble men of this kingdom that were sent to go and fetch the sons of Nwosu, the rainmaker? Have you? Let us concentrate and think of those noble men. As soon as they come back, you will understand the reason I said that Odera is not the king. You will see everything happening. Odera be nobody in there, nothing in my village. Let's go. Let us go.
What kind of person is this?
Let us go. Everybody in this village knows that Odera is not a qualified king. You are the only one talking about Odera. Every day Odera. Nothing. Let's go. Odera. Stay there now. Every day Odera. Odera is nothing.
Igwe. Go back there. Step back. Where are you coming from?
Igwe, you sent me to go and bring Okekaku.
I asked you to go and get Okekaku.
Yes, Igwe.
So where is Okekaku?
I met him and his friend drinking at the village square. I delivered the message to him, but he refused to follow me.
You delivered the message?
Yes, Igwe. Igwe, as I'm talking to you now, they're still there drinking.
They're still there drinking?
Yes, Igwe.
Are you listening to what this animal is saying to the king? They're still there drinking. Now look at me. Go to the palace guard room and lock up yourself. I wouldn't want anybody to touch you. Go to the guard room and lock up yourself. If they give you water, do not drink. And if they serve you food in the guard room for your benefit, do not eat. Get out of this place! Did you hear what that is? Did you hear the rubbish? They're still there drinking. They're still there drinking.
In all the years I was banished from Nnankwo, I have come to know and understand the bushes and the forest. If you listen to me, this mission will be successful.
You're the one in charge of this mission. If there's anything you want us to know that would bring contribution to the success of this mission, say it. We are listening.
Good. We have come to the territory of Abunde. I'm sure you all must have heard of Abunde, but none of you has ever been here.
Wait a minute. I want to get one thing straight here. Is this the same Abunde where women work and marry the men, while the men will just be sitting at home, eating and drinking?
Same Abunde. I will also tell you that the women of Abunde are very beautiful.
Yes. I also heard that the women of Abunde are wonderful singers. My mother told me that she once met a woman that sang for 2 complete days without stopping.
I am not surprised. Women of Abunde are equal to anything.
So I would like to know the reason for all these warnings.
Apart from the things I have told you about them, I must also tell you this. They are evil. This is the month of their masquerade called Obakotazo. During this period, men are not supposed to look back. Women are exempted because they are the custodians of the masquerade. So I charge you as the one in charge of this mission. No matter what happens, do not look back.
Eh? Women are the custodians of their masquerade. This town must be evil.
I told you they are not normal people. Follow me as I walk. You will hear noises. You will hear lots of strange things. Dangerous things will happen behind you and around you. But no matter what happens, do not look back.
But what happens if one does?
You want to know what will happen?
Yes.
The soul of the person will be transferred to the shrine of Obakotazo. The corpse of the person will not be buried. Let us concentrate on this mission so that such fate will not befall any man of Nnankwo. And like I said, do not look back. Follow me.
That those who sit in position of authority should take a decision on how to solve the problems, or else...
Or else what?
Beautiful woman of my land. She left the presence of the king without answering the king. How am I going to get the beautiful woman of my land to attend to the king? To the king.
The point now is that I don't even know what my offense is. Why would the king ask me to go and lock myself up?
I was giving you sign to shut up your mouth. But you didn't understand me. You were lying to the king.
What do you mean by I'm lying to the king? How could you open your mouth and say that I'm lying to the king?
You were asked to go and call Okekaku. And you went to somewhere else after delivering the message to them.
So this is what you told the king, right? How could you be in the palace and know that I went somewhere else after I delivered the message to Okekaku?
I didn't tell the king anything. The person you were asked to call arrived at the palace before you. The king has already dismissed him before you came back. So how can you convince me or any other person that you delivered the message and came back immediately?
Look at you. Just take a look at yourself. Fooling around the king. You don't know that you're just an ordinary servant to the king. Just pray that you don't fall into trouble.
Hey, give me my money.
Shut up!
She was right. She was right. Finally, I've run into trouble. Yeah!
Who is the she that was right?
She told me. Hey!
Who is the she that was right?
The mere fact that Ugezu.J.Ugezu Omuma Waru Eze Nwanya Nwelimili na Nnamkwo, the mere fact that she appeared to you simply means you are a great woman. You are a woman with royal quality. And that is the reason why I want you to stay with the king. Don't ask me to explain what I mean by stay with the king, because I know you know what it means to stay with the king. Decide here and now that you are going to stay with the king this night. And you can be sure of one thing. The poverty that is now ravaging this kingdom will not touch you. And I want you to understand something. That this is the king. And you should trust the king to keep secrets. Whatever thing that we are going to start this night will be a secret between us until we die.
There is surely something that you're hiding from me. And I'm asking you now to tell me what it is.
I finally confronted the king. And I now know why this kingdom is sinking every day.
I'm lost. You confronted the king and now you know why the kingdom is sinking? What did he tell you? I mean, what do you know?
When the head of a family wallows in immorality, the family suffers. When the head of a kingdom indulges in immorality, the kingdom comes to a standstill. That is what I know. That is what I found out.
What you're saying here is very strong. And it can only mean one thing. You went to the king and caught him with a woman. So, who is the woman?
I do not wish to discuss the king. But now I know why people of this land do not regard him as the king.
Are you not going to at least tell me the foundation of your allegation? I mean, we are friends and you can always confide in me.
I bow in greeting for the women of our land.
We bow in greetings too. So what do we owe the honor of this visit?
The king has asked me to come and call you.
The king sends for me?
Yes.
Why?
You have the opportunity of coming with me to hear the king. I don't know his reason. Permit me to take my leave. The king is waiting.
I don't know what you think, but I do not wish to see the king.
Oh. How could you say a thing like that? Do you know what it means to be invited by the king? I'm advising you now to start going immediately.
Manari, you don't understand.
I don't understand what?
I want you to open your mouth and tell me what I want to hear.
What you want to hear? Do you realize you are standing before the king of this kingdom? And that I can order your execution and it will be carried out immediately? Do you realize that?
I put it to you, Dera. You are talking nonsense.
Now both of you, I order you to leave this palace this minute, or I am going to stab you to death. Mark my words, nothing will happen. Leave.
Your problem is that you are a fool.
Am I the one you are calling a fool to my face? Am I?
As long as you refused to release the throne peacefully, we are going to retrieve it violently, and you reduce to dust.
Did you see me fall on the ground?
No, I'm just returning from the message you sent me. I saw nothing, Your Majesty.
Even in death, those evil men have continued their plan to overthrow me.
Who are the people, Your Majesty?
Where is the woman I asked you to go and bring for the king?
Your gift was presented and your message delivered. I'm sure she will be here soon.
I am going to shame those evil men. They have no right whatsoever to square up to the king. I am going to deal with them. I am the king, and I must always have my way.
Why are we standing in one place?
The evil maidens of Abunde have manifested. Like I told you, they are the custodians of the masquerade in this place. We cannot ignore them.
But you said we can't turn.
And I am still saying that we cannot turn. We must not turn. Whatever happens behind us, whatever we hear, whatever distraction, do not look back. I repeat, do not ever look back. Men of Nnankwo,
onye bisi gabisi imano dudu enwere ube ndị obodo Nnankwo unenwegonu nsogbu anyị wee tenepụ anya n'ime obodo Nnankwo anyị na-afụ n'ọnwụ anyị na-afụ n'ịna n'iyi ụmụ okorobịa Nnankwo kedu ebe unu na-eje amadi bụ gị nwa nọ n'iru ibene bụ gị nwa na-eso obete bụ gị nwa na-eso tezagosi ewe tekpela azụ kedu ebe unu na-eje anyị na-afụ ọnwụ na Nnankwo anyị na-afụ ọnwụ na Nnankwo anyị na-afụ ọnwụ na Nnankwo na Nnankwo na Nnankwo anyị na-afụ ọnwụ na Nnankwo unenwegonu nsogbu anyị wee tenepụ anya n'ime obodo Nnankwo anyị na-afụ n'ọnwụ anyị na-afụ n'ịna n'iyi ụmụ okorobịa Nnankwo kedu ebe unu na-eje amadi bụ gị nwa nọ n'iru ibene bụ gị nwa na-eso obete bụ gị nwa na-eso tezagosi ewe tekpela azụ kedu ebe unu na-eje anyị na-afụ ọnwụ na Nnankwo anyị na-afụ ọnwụ na Nnankwo anyị na-afụ ọnwụ na Nnankwo na Nnankwo na Nnankwo anyị na-afụ ọnwụ na Nnankwo na Nnankwo anyị na-afụ ọnwụ na Nnankwo anyị na-afụ ọnwụ na Nnankwo anyị na-afụ ọnwụ na Nnankwo.
I'm sorry, Your Highness, but you have not impressed me as the king.
She wonder, why would you say things like that? I am your king. You should be happy that your king found you irresistible. You should be.
Your Highness, I want to ask this question. Please, do you truly desire me?
Yes.
Do you truly want my body?
Yes.
The wife of a man that holds you in high esteem. The man of this land that has surrendered under your supremacy, Your Highness.
Shimendo, the simple fact that I asked you to come into my room this afternoon and you agreed, it means you are standing. It means you are a great woman. And it means you are an obedient woman of Nnankwo. And that is the reason why I want us to get involved. this thing can happen between us this afternoon and nobody will know about it. In fact, I'll make you one promise. If you do this thing with me this afternoon, I will make you the leader of all the women in Nnankwo. You will be the one controlling all of them.
Your Highness, even Ugezu.J.Ugezu has made me this offer. But it did not move me. Because that is not my problem, Your Highness. My problem is that this kingdom is going down and I want us to revive it. I want this kingdom to be prosperous again, Your Highness. I am not interested in politics. I don't want anything. I don't want any position. I am happy being a housewife, Your Highness.
What I really understand is that this wonderful promise I made now didn't move you.
It did not move me, Your Highness.
But are you trying to compare my promise with that of Ugezu.J.Ugezu? You shouldn't. Her promise is just from a goddess that if she decides not to fulfill the promise tomorrow, you won't even know where to see her, to hold her responsible. My own promise is different because I am going to cover my promise with royal oath. I will put an oath in my own promise. Okay, let us forget about everything. What I'm saying, you don't like it. Tell me what you want me to do for you and I will do it. I want you to come into this bed. Please. Tell me what you want, I will do it.
Your Highness, I make you this promise today. I will not tell anybody about this discussion.
Definitely, I know you are not a fool to tell anybody. I know you will not say it.
But please, do this for me. Kill this lust inside of you, Your Highness, before you destroy this kingdom with your own hands. Please. Be good, Your Highness. Please.
Hey! Don't even think about it. What are you trying to do? You want to walk out on me? Do you know it is an abomination for anybody to walk out on the king? It can happen in other kingdoms. People will just be walking out on kings. Here in Nnankwo, it is a taboo. And why would you elect to inflict that kind of abomination on your head, walking out on the king, instead of doing what the king wants you want to walk out? Why?
Your Highness, as we speak now, noble men of our land are traveling beyond evil lands and forests at the risk of their own lives, only to salvage this kingdom from the ruins that has befallen it. My husband is one of those noble men, Your Highness. I want to ask, does it not bother you about their fate? If they will survive? If anything will befall them on the way? If they will come back successfully? Why are you busy trying to trick a woman that sees you and looks up to you as a god? Why are you trying to trick me into sleeping with you, Your Highness?
Now I know what the problem is. Look, is that why you have been resisting me? Because you see me as a god. I am not a god. I am a human being like you. Is it because I am king that you see me as a god? I am not God. My name is Odera. King Odera of Nnankwo. Normal man that eats normal things like you. Can we please come into this bed, please? Can we please? I am not God. Hi. Why is she running away? Why is she running away?
We must adhere to the warning of the goddess. The meeting must be a meeting of sons.
Our target is to make them turn, so their soul shall be transferred to the shrine of our Kutas. What's happening if they fail to turn?
Do you think we can force them to turn?
We must take a decision. If we try the option of songs and it didn't work, then we must apply the particles of violence.
I disagree with you. The goddess that spoke was very clear. We cannot apply any particles of violence here.
I stand here in the forest of Abunde, and I see immorality in Nnankwo. The immorality is so strong that it will make the man to turn. I'm going to raise a song of immorality, and it will certainly make the man to turn.
I hate the maidens of Abunde. They are so annoying.
These were the same maidens singing behind us before.
Yeah.
How did they get in front and how did they even get to know our names?
Obecha, their plan is to make us turn. Once we do that, our souls will be transferred immediately. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, do not turn. Men of Nnankwo must remain focused.
As you are feeling fine, can you tell us? Tell us, where is your wife? As you were moving down, can you tell us? Tell us.
I have the feelings that they are talking about my wife. I'm the only one that's married here. Let me turn around and let them explain the meaning of that song.
No. Nobody does that. Huh? Do not turn around. Whatever they are seeing, whatever they are singing is rubbish. Total rubbish. The moment we turn around, we are dead.
They're talking about my wife.
Let's move. She's feeling fine. She's feeling fine. On top of the world, under another man. She's feeling fine. She's feeling fine. On top of the world. I have this feeling that you do doubt me. Shame unto you. Shame unto you. I have this feeling that you are not man enough. Shame unto you. Shame unto you. Your wife is feeling fine. She's feeling okay. Feeling fine. On top of the world. Under another man. She's feeling fine.
No matter how you look at this, you have brought shame upon yourself.
Shiwando, I don't know why you will say it like that. The important thing here is that you have laid a solid foundation for yourself. And based on that alone, I can tell you that the time is coming in this kingdom when all the women of Nnankwo shall come to you and beg.
Why would they come to me and beg?
Very simple. You have stayed with the king. You have played with the king. And the king appreciates you. None of them ever stayed with the king. It means you have what they don't have. And I want you to understand something, Shiwendo. I am going to make you very relevant in this kingdom.
I know why you're saying all this.
Why?
You're saying this because you think you got me easily. But I put it to you that you have not seen anything.
I don't know why you will say that again. We spend the better part of this evidence playing here in my room. Secretly. I have seen everything. I have felt everything. And do you think there is anything about it that I have not seen already?
Read my lips.
I like your lips.
You have not seen anything.
Why would you say that, beautiful woman of my kingdom? My beautiful.
Igwe.
Was that a dream? I thought I had succeeded already.
I practically saw you kissing the throne, Your Majesty.
Now I order you to shut up! You saw what? Don't ever repeat this anywhere. If I hear this anywhere, you will regret the very day you were born. Get out!
Igwe.
You saw me kissing the throne? Idiot. She gave it to me in my dream. She must give it to me in real life. Beautiful woman of my land. She must give it to me.
Oh. Ibebu. Where's the woman?
You caused this. I don't know why you decided to argue with me when I told you, let's follow this woman.
But wait, Ibebu. Are you sure that the woman we saw was the goddess of Nnam?
You want to doubt me? Listen, I have seen this woman before. And she told me that there will be a day in Umasenu where we shall see her. And once we see her, we shall follow her. She will take us to the men with seats. I saw this woman. I recognized her. I asked you to follow me, but you refused. You started arguing with me. Now the question is, how do we get to see the men we seek?
Yeah, go see. Okay, who are you going to Alice?
I must say immediately that this is rude. Maidens of Amatielu should know that women should genuflect before men. Why are you passing as if you didn't see us?
Assumption is nothing in the world of mortals.
But assumption is a serious offense in the spirit world.
So why would men of Nnankwo assume that you are maidens of Amatielu?
Is it because we are taking a walk in Amatielu?